Welcome back, everyone. Unfortunately, Palador had to go to bed. So, not just me for this cast, but we got another EU match coming your way. We got Nova EU versus Vantage. Now, I think the players are ready. Let's head to the arena for round one. Let's see who we got. And let's go. All right, there we go. All right, yes, we got 4 on each side. Coming in for Nova, we got Wooly, we got Spritey, we got Leo, and we got Muffy. Over on Vantage side, we got Axion, we got JP, we got Ghostly, and we got the big old Hort coming in. All right, if everyone's ready, let's get this camera into the middle. Let's turn down that quickness a little bit smoother. There we go. All right, if everyone's ready. Oh, look, Muffy, ready with that ball. If you're ready to start, yes, sir. You can put that ball in. We're good to go. Here we go. Round one action. Vantage. Nova. EU right here on the VRML network. Let's get ready to go. Boom! And that ball is launched up. And Hort is going to take that back into his own zone. Lose it in front of his own goal, but he hits a juke. Hort now fires that over to Axion. Axion fires that ball across over to JP. JP going to live it up, and Muffy gets a swat on it, and it gets by. JP's going to have to hustle back. He gets a hand on it, and now here we go. Hort trying to turn that corner. Hort has some speed. Hort now just whips that ball up. It's going to go up top to Sprite. Sprite now trying to come away with it. He's going to fire it up. It goes over to Axion, who circles around. And going to reset back on the mound. Now turns around. Now bringing that into the zone. Going into the center. Goes up, but gets tackled off. And that ball's going to pop out. Hort shoots, and coming away with that is Wooly. Wooly going to fire that down. Trying to spring Leo. Leo couldn't quite get it off the bounce. And now he's coming in. He gets stopped there. They still have it. Leo putting in some work, but now he loses it. Axion trying to go the other way, but he's getting tackled out. You hear those magnet hands just clapping. And now Axion going around, hits that pass into the middle, finds Hort. Hort now working that ball up. And coming around that corner of the halo, holds it, fires that pass across, looking for the goal. Ghostly gets that bounce shot to go. We got 1-0, Vantage leads. All right, now we got Sprite. Sprite working that ball around, going side to side, going up top, and holds it and shoots, and he'll find the back of the goal. Nova EU ties it up at 1. All right, Hort with a ton of speed turns and fires and misses it wide. Ghostly's going to reset it back. Hits JP. JP's going to feed it back to Ghostly. Now they're going to go back to Axion. Axion bringing that ball up and going to circle around. Now flips that over looking for JP. JP comes in and he shoots and he stuffs it in. 2-1, Vantage leads. All right, my man Leo bringing that ball up the sidewalk. He's looking, he's going to fire that pass across. It goes over to Sprite. Sprite trying to find Muffy, but Hort's going to get a hand on it. Gets it over to Ghostly. Ghosty has it. Oh, no, loses it. It bounces up, and Sprite's going to pick that up. Sprite going to hit that nice long carve. Throws it up to Muffy on the nest. Muffy coming in and shoots it. Coming away with that is Hort. Hort now bringing that into the center. Bounces off the cloud. Loses that ball. It goes up there to Leo. And Leo's going to try to work that ball down. And it's going to go down. Muffy has it. Oh, gets swatted out. And it's going to roll down. JB's trying to track it down. Here comes JB into the zone. JB gets checked off by Sprite. Goes over to Hort. Hort trying to work it in. And going to get that pass, but it goes back into that neutral zone. Now Leo comes in with some speed. Leo gets by 2. Leo puts it in. What do we got? 2-2. Nova EU Vantage tied up. And now here we go. Hort with a bunch of speed. Speedy number 7 robot bringing that ball down. Has that ball pop out, and it's going to go over to Muffy. Muffy now, he's just going to heave that ahead. It goes back over to JP. He throws it off the Orion onion ring. Looking to take it down, but can't. Here comes Leo. Leo has that earlier goal. He's coming in hot. He passes that over to Sprite, and Sprite's a little high. It's going to go back. Leo now trying to turn that corner, trying to get around, runs into Hort. Hort now with that ball takes to the sky for some separation, but we got Sprite nipping at their toes. That ball's going to be up, and Ghosty going to swat that ball across. Muffy's going to get that interception. Has to hold it because there's players back. Muffy coming in, bringing that ball. Juke and Java trying to work it in. Oh, it sneaks it in from an impossible angle. Pretty sick there. Nova goes up 3-2. All right, now, Hort coming up. Oh, loses that ball. Sprite with a good forecheck here. He's bringing that ball in, and Hort's going to stop him for the time being. Sprite passes it over, and it's drifting down. Muffy's right there, and Sprite gets a goal. 4-2. Nova running away now in the late rounds in this round one. All right, we got Hort working it to the center. He's juking, he's jiving, he's coming around, and he shoots in, and Muffy takes it away. Muffy now fires that back down, and it's going to be picked up by JD. Or JP, sorry. JB fires that over to Hort. And coming down, fires it across to Ghostly, and what a save there from Wooly. Keeping that ball out. And now here comes Axion. Gonna bring that, lose that ball. And that round is gonna go to Nova by a score 4-2. All right, that was a pretty fast start. Vantage, they were keeping pace for a bit, but that round is going to go to Nova. Those stats are completely out to lunch. Don't mind them. Instead, we're going to head back to the arena. Let's see. I think we got some substitutions. What we got coming in? It looks like we got Jinx coming in for Muffy. Good work out there, Muffy, in that first round. Let's see if that changing up can make a difference. All right, that ball's back in the middle. We got round two action coming your way. Let's get ready. All the robots are getting wound up, getting speedy, and we are off. And the ball goes deep into the corner. Axion's there. We're going to lose it to Jinx. Jinx now throws it down, and Horde had it for a second, but Sprite comes away. Sprite, loses it on the corner, trying to get it back. It's going to go down. Now they're fighting for it. Axion has it, and it's going to be tossed up. It's going to go back over, and Ghosty goes in over to Axiom. Axiom bringing it back in, but Jinxie gets a good hand on it. Leo's going to swap that back, and Hort's going to have to retreat into their own zone. Picks up the boost while they're there. Fires that across, bouncing it off the mound. Axiom can't quite pick that up. Now Ghosty comes in from the back line. Here comes Ghosty trying to work it in. Fires that pass up. Goes over to Hort. Hort shoots, and Hort misses. Oh, my goodness. Sprite now working that ball down, trying to get it to go. Oh, he didn't try to beat that defense there, but there's Axiom getting back first. And I'm going to swap that down to the neutral zone. It goes back to Wooly. Wooly gets checked off by Hort. And Sprite. Hort gets checked off, or gets him again. And now Hort is going to lay that ball down. It's going to bounce up top, and JP has it. JP trying to turn that corner, goes up top. Now fires that pass across over to Leo. Leo going to work that down the field through the neutral zone. Comes out of the trench, goes sky high, fires that pass up, but it's intercepted there by Hort. We still have a 0-0 game. Got a minute and a half gone in this round number 2. Hort now bringing that up and going to be checked off. It's going to go wide. Axion's there. Swats that back across. Ooh, just misses Ghosty. And now JP, he's going to circle around and he's going to reset that pass back. Gets it over to Ghosty. Ghosty had to get rid of it. JP now off and running. JP bouncing off the curb, fires that pass across. It's going to go over to Ghosty, but go into the corner. Now Axion, we're trying to work that into the middle. Sprite comes around, working that up the sidewalk, bounces off the wall, comes in, tries to get away from one. Now coming down, bouncing, and working it down. Going to try to cut towards the middle. Now he does. He runs into Axion, and good closeout defense there for Vantage. We're still scoreless. Half the round is gone. Leo, he's just going to bat that up, and it's going to go back into the sidewalk area. Axion tries to get it off the bounce, does. working it around the halo. Now, loses that ball down low. Has to just swat it back. Gets it over to their homies. Now it's going to go down into the corner. Leo picks it up. Leo scampering away. Let's see if he can get something going. Leo hits a juke. Oh, and runs into a player. Ghosty slaps that to the corner. Now Sprite brings that ball up. Has it pop out. It's going to go over to Jinx. Jinx now circling back. Coming down. Bringing that ball. But it gets swiped by JP. JP just going to launch it. Looking to spring Axion. Axion taking it off the bounce. Oh! Almost had it there. Good recovery there from Jinx. Jinx now fires that over to Leo. Leo whoops out ahead. Finds Sprite. He loses that ball. Down low, and here we go. We got Axion working that ball in. Still looking for our first goal of the round. Axion trying to work it around. No, it's going to be popped out. Hort fires it across. No one was home for that pass. JB is there trying to keep that ball alive. And now we got Nova. Both teams still looking for their first goal. Dangerous pass to the goalie. And Wooly's like, no, let's go play with it on this side. Now they're going to look to chase it down. Leo's coming in fast. Leo got it poked out. But it goes right over to JP. Leo putting in some work. But now Ghosty sends it up. There's Jinxie. Jinxie keeps that ball alive. He fires it over to the nest. The ball gets popped out. He's going to go back over to Jinx, but he misses it. Now Axion trying to get away from Leo, putting in some work. Leo gets that ball. Axion not giving up. Leo comes away unscathed. Now he's turning that corner, coming in, shoots the juke. Left, right, goes up top and can't get that ball off. Oh, man. We're almost at 0-0, and I almost missed that if that was a goal. We'll keep going now. Ghosty going the other way. We're 30 seconds away from overtime in the 0-0 game. Hort's bringing it in. Hort holds it. What a save from Wooly. Hort trying to keep that alive. It's going to bounce down, and it's going to bounce back up. Now goes back down, and swatting that ahead. It's going to go back. We got 15 seconds till we're in overtime. 0-0 in this round. Pretty defensive battle here. Now Hort bringing that up through the neutral zone. Trying to find the first goal of the round. Fires it down, and Sprite hips it up. And we're in a scoreless overtime here. Ghosty has that ball, gets checked off. Ball's coming down, and it's going to pop up. And coming away with it is Axion. Axion throws it down low, looking for that bounce. Ghosty, but Sprite's there with the save. They're trying to keep it around. Axion pressuring, throws it up. Oh, couldn't find a pass. And it looks like Hort's trying to get it off the wall. Sprite comes in, checks him off. Leo's there. And now here comes Axion. Axion turns the corner, coming up on the sidewalk. And resetting back. Now on their own nest. Goes up top to the halo. Now bringing it around. Holds it. Now fires it up. Looking for JP. JP gets checked off by Leo. And Axion, takes a big tackle. And Sprite comes up with it. He's just going to lob it down. It's going to get past the defense. It's going to bounce wide. And Ghosty going to pick that ball up. Now Leo looking, waiting. And he brings that ball down. He hits a juke. Leo's coming in. He shoots it. He puts it top pocket. There we go. Nova takes that one by a score of 1-0. All right, 2 rounds in the books, and Nova EU, they've taken both of them. That last one, that was a pretty epic defensive battle. This is Vantage first game? Oh yeah, they're sitting at 0-0. Meanwhile, this is Nova's 9th game. So we'll see if Nova can keep up the good work or what happens. Let's go to round number 3, baby! That ball is back in the middle. Let's go down low. Let's see which way it goes. Boom! And we're flashbanged and we're off and rolling. And here comes Hort with it now. Hort bringing that up to the hoop-de-hoop. Going to cut that in. Now going to fire that pass up over for Ghostly. Trying to go back over to Hort. And that ball's going to sail wide. Now Axion has that ball. Ghostly bounces off the wall. Leo gets a good smack on it. Axion trying to play it off the wall, but Sprite reads it. And now JP gets that swatted out of his hand. Sprite still has it. Bringing it in off the wall. He's going to be pressured. Ball's going to get popped up. And it's going to come down. Now Muffy back into the game. Throws that down. Finds Sprite. Sprite resets back to Wooly. Wooly's just going to heave it down. Looking for a pass. Ooh, that was a good tackle. Hort took a mean little shot there. And Axion fires that over to Hort. Hort flips that back over to Ghosty. Now we got Sprite with possession. Picking up some boost pads. And bringing it up the sidewalk. He likes this right side. He's going wide with it, trying to work it in. Sprite hits a juke, goes up top, but it's thwarted. And Axion comes away. Has a little bit of speed here. Going to send that down, looking to spring their player. And it's going to be popped out. And there now, Hort has it. Trying to get possession, just slapping it around. JP, he launches that out. And now Sprite has it. Sprite up top, he's going to reset back. He finds Wooly. Wooly now trying to pick that up. Oh, doesn't get it off the bounce, and it goes to Leo. Leo throws it off the wall. He's going to try to come up with it. And we got Sprite coming away with it. Sprite, he loses it. No one really wants it right now. Now Axion. Good little possession here. He brings that in. He flips it up. Oh, looking for Ghosty. He couldn't quite find it to pull the trigger. No, Sprite's there. Sprite's just going to heave it down into the sewers. It's going to bounce down. Ghostly picks it up. Ghostly resetting back. Throws it over to Axion. Axion gets away from one. Goes to the sky. Bounces off the wall. Now bringing it in. Hits that pass across. Finds Hort. Hort trying to circle it around. Trying to go up top. But left the ball behind. Now Hort resetting back. Muffy gets in. Oh, almost got a hand on it. Muffy did. And JP, he's going to look to clean that out. And he's going. He runs into two. Ball bounces down. And it's in the sewers. Sprite's putting in work. Leo's putting in work. Leo's coming around hot. Leo taking to the skies. And Axion turns that the other way. We're still at 0-0. Another round. 0-0 match. Great defensive stand. Axion fires it over to Hort. Hort now waiting. Bringing that ball up. And going skyward. Coming around that corner. Going to hold it. Going to shoot. Oh, gets popped out. And Sprite just heaves it back down into Vantage zone. We got Leo sniffing for a goal. He gets that ball. He comes in. Oh, he takes a mean tackle. Muffy swats it off to Leo. Here comes Leo off the wall. And Leo's able to put it in off Ghosty. 1-0. Nova leads. All right, now here we go. Hort 98. Bringing that ball in. Going to fire that across. It's a little bit low. The intended receiver was Axion. Now Axion bouncing all around, and it goes up top. Holds it, fires, and Leo comes away with it. Leo takes a look to his left, takes a look to his right, takes one more look to his left. And now he's coming in, looking for that pass option, waits for it, holds it, and fires it instead. Leo making it 2-0. Nova. All right, now Hort. Bring that ball up, and going to hit some jukes. Going to fire that pass up. Finds Axion. Axion couldn't find the back of the goal, and Muffy's going to come up with it. Muffy now trying to get some separation. Goes down to the sewer, and comes out through the trench. Now working that ball up. He flips it up, and looking for Sprite, but there's a little bit too much in front. Now Sprite working it in. Goes over top of the step. Jukes back into the middle. Has to go up top. It's going to be picked off there by Hort, who just fires it down. What do we got? 26 seconds to go. Vantage needs some goals. They can't afford to lose another round. JP has it. JP putting in some smooth moves. JP goes up top. He holds it. He turns and fires. Doesn't go. Axion's there. Throws it off the back wall. And Leo going to throw that down. We got 6 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Looks like this match and this round is going to go to Nova EU. And that's going to do it. Congratulations. Nova EU takes it in 3 straight rounds. All right, well, congratulations to Nova. They're going to up to 6-4. Meanwhile, Vantage, they're going to have to wait probably till next week to look for their first win. Let's head back to the arena quickly. Let's see. There we go. We got some players there. We got your winning team, Nova, looking sharp. Here, let's go out here so you guys look a little bit better. Come on, you guys. We can see all your fancy patterns. There we go. Your winners. Here, come up here. Come up here. Then we can see you. You're all bright. Come up here. There you go. Yeah, all right. There's Josh. He couldn't play today. He wasn't on the white list. That's why he's got those angry eyes. There's Wooly. Played a heck of a game. Axion. There's Jinx. There's Muffy. You guys are all going crazy in that arena. Proud of you guys. Proud of you guys. Josh. He's trying to give me the business right now, but I can't hear you, bud. All right. Well, that's going to do it for our cast here. We're going to be back in a little over an hour with Intervalante vs. Vertec Wave. So until next time, you guys keep grinding. And 6-7.
Orion Drift VRML is brought to you by Another Axiom, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.